Hello, welcome back to Goblin Stone. So we just went back to the camp to save more orcs, but there was a dying orc that asked the old orc if he knows if the orc commander was safe, and he said no. The orc commander that was the son of the old orc died and he was buried in the forest. After that, we want to get some revenge. And to get our revenge, we just need to beat up the little halfling warden, but before we did that, a Wight appeared. Apparently this is a very dangerous enemy. I don't know, it's a boss fight, but it's not really marked as a boss fight. You only see it over here, only in the little skull icon. So he basically just curses you to use abilities that cost a certain amount of time units, and if you use them, you summon a skull. So you have to... Well, I guess this is the most boring way to do a boss fight. Sometimes you'll be forced to use a free ability, and then you might accidentally summon a skull that apparently explodes. Anyway, I don't like the idea of exploding skulls. So probably the best way to defeat this boss is to have a lot of stuns. He's 50% resistant to stun, but I think we can get through the stun some way or another. He also has a life drain, which is even more annoying than it sounds. Use something that costs only 2. 20 health, wow, that's so annoying. So he heals and... yeah. That costs 2 or less. So that means we just need to use abilities that cost 3. It's kind of annoying because it takes such a long time to finish the fight if he keeps summoning allies, and also if we... if he also keeps healing himself 2 times or less. I guess you have to use blood or bleeding in this fight a lot. Yeah, let's inflict a lot of bleeding. If it's possible, that is. Because he's very resistant to bleeding as well. Well, maybe that will not work, so I guess we just have to damage him normally. But that's so annoying, I don't know. This fight is weird. A weird boss fight. So Reckless is the one that you need to use 2. That's going to be annoying. I guess you have to try with the bleeds a little longer, but still it's hard to use. Bash or intercept. Yeah, I don't like any of those ideas, but I guess you have to use intercept. Oh, he has a chance to only stun with his weapon. I forgot about that completely. So we can use any ability we want on him. I guess we can use the slicing dagger. As you can see, it highlights his resistance. It's 80. It's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it at all. Again with the claw. I guess it's not worth trying to use the bleeding on him. That little arrow. So funny. Curse of the Reckless. I guess there's no way around it. See, you're forced to use the ability. Yeah, it's a very hard battle.
Vital blow.
I guess you should have probably the best way to do it is to have a lot of critical chance from the looks of it. Please, whatever you do, just... Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you for stunning. That's a huge stun for us. I guess you have to be super careful about the skull as well. It does the healing. Yeah, I'm not going to take any chances. I remember a lot of games where exploding enemies kill me so badly. I don't want to repeat that problem. Yeah, it seems like he's weak to freeze damage, but he... Oh, he got frozen now. Oh, thank you, game. Okay, let's take advantage of this to heal up a little bit. Wakey, wakey.
Hit.
Oh, he might die. What? He can summon skulls as a separate turn? Well, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, I guess the dung trap is also a very good option over here in the fight. I guess the best option is armor up. Kind of abuses this ability. I guess the healing is reduced by 50% if he has that on him. Sure, let's bash him. Maybe the trap will explode, yeah. Icy Touch is still a dangerous spell. Six to 8. I don't think we'll destroy the skull, but we'll try. Oh, wow. Oops, I forgot about that. See, you have to be so careful. I don't like fights like this where it's so boring and tedious just to go through the fight on its own. 75, yeah, so definitely just insist on the main bad guy. Don't do anything else. $16 damage, that's not bad either. This might cause him to get killed. Yeah, not much of a choice. I guess I have to hunt for the critical attacks. Oh, that drain life is so annoying. I guess this is not such a bad goblin squad, but still feels like we're a bit underpowered. Yeah, just heal up and go to the back, because we need a lot more rounds. Oh, he resisted it? Ah, that's such a shame.
Crippling strike.
Kill all of the skulls. Okay, he went to the back. Not a problem, because when he summons the skulls, they go all the way back. Now, if you give me a stun, that's it. Game over, man. Ah, it was not game over for him. Oh, he's frozen again. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just losing patience at this point. And I'm just not paying attention to the curses anymore. I don't know, developers should really think about this, how boring it will become if you just play this over and over like this. You might kill that guy. Can I do something about it? No, not really. Oh well. Yeah, I completely forgot about that again. Mortal wound.
Battered and in dire condition.
Can we just end the fight already? It's beginning to be tiresome. 10 damage, so I guess we can end the fight before the next attack happens.
Excellent strike.
Oh, critical hit, that's exactly what I needed. We might be able to do this. Especially if it's stunned. Does intercepting help with anything? Okay, now let's see what the skulls do.
Painful tragedy.
Oh, that's what they do. They go and explode in all ranks. Do I care? Not really.
Another soul crushed.
What did we lose? We lost a raider, yes? Yes. Yeah, I don't mind losing goblin in this game. Losing goblins is actually good in this game, which is the weird part, because you'll be able to replace them super easy. Horror in the woods, defeat the night, the shadow
The
wait.
warden emerges from hiding. He gibbers on incoherently in a miserable attempt to impart gratitude. Gazing closely upon his countenance, the goblins mark him as one of the adventurers in the dungeon who stole their supplies and killed their kin. Begging for clemency, most undeserved, the warden barters for his life, offering his personal cachet of treasure.
But he was a
With
warden in
growing
an
sense
adventure.
of pity for the crusty-nosed halfling, the goblins cannot muster the spite to strike him down.
Eh,
The
okay.
sight of their hesitation, the warden seizes the chance to scamper off into the dark, leaving his treasure behind.
I have a feeling we'll see this shady
Reluctant to further
halfling
distress
again.
the old orc, the goblins decide to keep the warden's escape amongst themselves.
Treasure, I want the treasure. Also the loot
Without
from...
disclosing its source, they reveal the warden's cachet to the orc. Cautiously, he kneels and opens the chest with great care.
is the orc commander's
Beneath
helmet.
the gimcracks, baubles, and copious amounts of cheese
Cheese.
lies a suit of orcish armor, accompanied by a single inornate helmet. He gazes at length upon the object before cradling it to his chest. It is the helmet of his dead son, the orc commander. Through the smoldering ruins, the old orc surveys what remains of his people. Series of ragged, leaderless, and broken souls. The orcs gaze back at him with doleful eyes. He finds his grief replaced by an ebullition of fervor, and clads himself in the armor of his fallen son. The elder orc dons the helmet to once again assume the mantle of commander, a title he left behind many years before. At the sight of their commander, the orcs rally to their leader. He marches them north to their home deep within the hinterlands.
I guess the narration would be a little more interesting if we didn't have that stupid burning sound every time. We get only baubles. Okay, that's a bit hilarious, but what can we do? I mean, they gave you a lot of healing supplies, but good luck using them. The main problem is that you don't have any buffs in this mission, while in the other mission, that you have many more buffs you can acquire throughout your adventure. I guess you also got an imbued bone, which is a little better, but still, the problem is that this doesn't have an ability, an active ability, or an active perk like the other ones. Rest in peace. Hey, 4 souls, yes! I got 4 souls out of that, that's amazing. Oh, more story. Wow, this is so heavy on the storyline. That's what orcs call armor. I think they should have given him a chest plate and some pants as well.
The old orc pays a surprise visit to his dear friends, the goblins. He is joined in company by a merry band of orcs, reveling in their newfound freedom. As the goblins step forth to welcome them, cheers and chants erupt from the joyous crowd. Hand in hand, they affirm the start of a timeless friendship between orc and goblin. They aver that their newfound alliance tempered by the bonds of battle and goodwill, will never wane. During the ensuing revelry, the goblins are invited to visit the Green Shores to bear witness to the genesis of a new orc capital. Chapter 3. Queer Incidents.
Okay, so what's going to happen next?
A new day dawns.
The building side of the new stronghold. Oh, sure, we'll go over there.
This addition will prove useful.
Yeah, look at this. The Raider Guild was upgraded to level 3, which is the max one. So now my Raiders will be super strong. Can I get a Raider from here? Wow. Goblin Acolyte has one of your campgrounds. Supportive role, lost life for its allies. The bludgeon and opponent to Divine Fury. Hey!
How best to sort the
nice.
distinguished from the disappointing?
Basically, I need someone with a lot of mind. A very smart and cunning goblin. 7 mind and 2 body. Well, that's a little bit on the lower side. 4 and 6 and 4. I guess that's a much better one. Yeah.
I have high hopes for this one.
That guy will do. That guy will do nicely.
A promising young fella.
Okay, let's just build the... Oh, Acolyte Guild. Oh no, I'm out of materials again. I guess I'm out of materials again because I keep upgrading stuff. Okay, where is that guy? I think I also have another Tooth Gobber. Why is he so strong? Oh, because he has balanced stats, so it's 3, 6, 3. And 30 crit. That's a lot of crit. What? He's a rookie hunter? Oh, to be a rider he needs 5 points in body. That's annoying. So I guess the new guy doesn't qualify because he doesn't have enough points to put. Well, that's annoying. You know, let's just put him back into the fight. I guess it's kind of a waste, but he started already as a veteran raider. What about his weapon? I guess he can get his inheritance handbat. What are some of his abilities? Well, I guess we might not need 2 shamans if we have a guy like this. Shaman is a nice class, but I feel like 2 of them is not really needed. Blast. Spirit. Every spirit point, gain 1 power. I guess we can basically send him back. All weaker. Yeah, and I guess we should retire this guy or keep him as a spare goblin. Okay, where is that new guy? I want to play with him, the Acolyte. No, I have access to the bone weapons, which as you can see will deal a lot of damage, because I just had a very good weapon that I didn't really get the chance to use. Oh, okay, let's sell some of the stuff, because we have a good weapon. Does the merchant have new wares? Yes, he does have new wares.
Just what's needed.
So, the dead rat, and they say it's The weapon. Shaman and Warlock. It says Shaman and Warlock and Acolyte. What is a Warlock? Probably an upgraded version of the other ones. Oh, okay. Oh, it's much better. Okay, so the weapons at this tier are much better. So, okay. We have finally reached the next tier of the game. So let me see. Raider and a Hunter. Oh, well, I really like the long stick. But I guess the problem with the long stick is that it doesn't have a lot of damage per single attack, but it does help you gain 5 life per attack, which is massive. I'm not sure how you enchant the weapons like that, or maybe you don't enchant them. Raider or a bandit? Whereas the Hambat was nice because it can sunder armor, but we have not been fighting a lot of armored enemies, so I might change that a little bit. Or we can just give them the hammer. No. That's a problem. Sorry about this.
Proper barracks can fuel a strong legion for many.
I'm just trying to see if their weapons are better. I mean, 50% sunder on their weapons is massive. Think about it. Because we need 2 armor strippers, so the other ones can deal damage at their will. Or as they wish. Yeah, so it's not really worth it to get Raider weapons unless they come with Sunder.
A fair trade.
I think we need to upgrade one of our buildings.
Just what's needed.
That is a pitchfork, trust. So a pitchfork is an upgraded long stick. Okay, first of all, let's get the other stick. What would be the point of using the stick, if I might ask? Seven. Just does 1 more damage, because that one also gives him 5 armor, yeah. I think this will be a problem in the long run as well, because the weapons are not really reflective of the current state of the game or the quality. What I can see, this also has 2 points of armor, so 7 power 2 armor. But I lose my chance to stun. It's a bit annoying. Okay, so I guess I can stun with almost every attack, but I lose that. I'll just use the stool. I'm not going to give up that amount of damage. That's so much damage. That's a powerful weapon, so yeah. I guess if the weapons are not enchanted, there's no point in looking at them. You're just going to be looking at them and not buying anything for a very long time. What about these guys?
Keen and eager are welcome.
None of them have any traits. That's bad. And their total stats, it doesn't seem to be better. I mean, that's 13 total stats. That's 9 total stats. That's 9. So 14 is actually a pretty good... not that bad. I guess you can be the next guard. So we have +4 armor. Interesting. Yeah, the game is interesting as it is, but as you can see, it's super hard to find the right upgrades.
Eager for admittance. I have high hopes for this one.
Okay, where is the armory? We need to upgrade armory. Please don't cost anything we need for other people. Oh, you. I'm a bit stumped. Yeah, it looks like it's very hard to get new goblins up to the state of our current ones. So let's go and visit the orcs. Unknown Scourge. I'm thinking about it, so I guess we have nothing over here. Let me look at the old woods. I don't see any scourges. I guess this will be a super strong enemy or whatever. It doesn't say. Sure, I guess let's go and see. I think one of my goblins still has a permanent injury, but he removed the permanent injuries with the help of some shrines. But it's kind of annoying because you have to play probably 2 or 3 missions to remove them.
Is there for any brave enough to seek it.
Chance to inflict bleed. Magic armor. That's one of the worst ones. I don't like it. Yes, so we'll have to give up the treasures and hunt or try. Oh, he looks a little bit weird. He should probably not be in the front line like that. Yeah, that's a little better. So they'll sunder the armor and then they'll begin their normal attacks. Shrine. What's the shrine that removes mortal wounds? Yeah, he does have the mortal wound still on him. It's a very high chance to have that one in the first attempt, yeah, see?
They revel in the shrine's blessing.
I think it's almost automatically that I mean, I don't want to say something that's not true, but it might be almost automatically available at the first shrine you find, almost. Oh no, it's the treasure slime. I hate this guy. Observe it. Do you have a higher request? I mean, do you need a higher number for this hinterland region? Yeah, 19. We're not going to do that. No chance. The challenges are actually tiered per zone. So in this zone, you need about 18 stats. Which is not going to happen. Okay, let's just go for the things that might give us buffs. And not loot. We need buffs, not loot. So it's very important to know what your mission is. He has 9 magical armor. And points of damage. Yeah, it's very rare that the cold actually sticks. Yeah, not too much damage, but I guess it's okay.
Without mercy.
Okay, now let's see how the new Acolyte does. We have a Swift Mend. Three or 4, yeah, I don't know, that's not a lot. Oh, but it's only 1 point of time in it, so you can actually heal a lot more. A lot of healing. Oh, yeah. Somehow the Acolyte is a damage dealer, not a support character or a healer. He heals while making the enemies suffer. I guess this is where the hunter shines a lot more. Fighting the beast is... Not much to say over here. I guess I like the Acolyte. It really fills up the party and makes it a little better, but still the Raiders seem to be the best ones. Okay, let's provide some healing. No healing was provided. Then it's time to leave the spider nest.
An unpleasant encounter.
Yeah, regarding the loot, seems like there's very little loot in most maps, unless you're really looking for it. As soon as I say that, they give me a lot of loot. Yeah, let's give the armor to the hunter. He looks like he needs it. Oh, this is a damage buff. Still a bit randomized. Nah. I didn't get a +2 power for everyone.
Moment by the warm flame.
Yeah, a warm flame to guide the little goblins in battle. Also over here you have in the background a lot of deer. Dear friends or dear friends. I guess I own the guru and then the shrine. Yeah, that will work. I also think we can come out with full HP out of this next encounter. Unless they have more than 3 wolves. I mean, yeah, this will be a bit rough. No one ever gets frozen by me. I really need to change the rider's ability because picking wounds is kind of useless without the other thing, without the bleeding on the enemy. That's a lot of raw damage. He still got the HP for attacking even though he didn't do any damage. It's hilarious in a way. No, this is probably the better way to do it. Yeah, because the trap might fail and he'll die, yeah. So oh, the trap just disappears, that's disappointing. Yeah, the game does become a little bit stale after a while, especially because there is not much you can do to improve. To improve your little goblins, I'm just looking at the game and saying this could be an amazing game, but it feels like an early access to be honest. 11 damage, no. Close protection, what is protection? Healing prayer. Let's see how the prayer works. I assume that it needs basically full turn to have any effect.
Prudence and time
Ouch.
are potent medicines.
Okay, I got lucky with that one. I don't think we'll... Yeah, he'll probably die before we get to do anything. There are too many bleeds on the poor wolf.
The unsavory lot
Yeah.
will bother them no more.
Sure, I guess that's one of the things that will work in... Wait, what? Why do you have this one? Power +5. I guess I can give it to him. But he loses 5 armor. Nah, not worth it. He's just too tanky with it. Well, I'm going to the guru because the guru is a guaranteed buff. Well, the shop is not a guaranteed good item for
The old
sale.
guru has much to teach.
Purify.
Learn and improve. Practice makes the warrior. Learn and improve.
Yeah, I don't like it. Sometimes if you have too many goblins, the upgrades are really weird. The game encourages you to use the same type of goblins, but
This statue tenders a strange gift.
at the same time it kind of hinders you to do that. Oh, so they don't let you abuse the system, so if someone already was upgraded by the Dark Shrine, you're like...
Imbued with fairy magic.
Okay, success. I don't want to try that again.
Hero's power,
No.
but is it enough?
Yeah, leave the stream. It's too risky to do that again. I'm not sure what happens and I don't want to find out. Well, I want the goblin, but I'm curious about the question mark. So I guess we'll go to the question mark and let's see if there's something new. I just hope it's not another skill check, because my skills are super low. We cannot pass any of the chapter 2 skill checks. Not bad.
A vital blow.
These spiders are getting on my nerves.
The first foe is slain.
Purify. I guess Purify is also good, but they have so much going against them. This protection, they just deny an entire attack. Yeah, that's exactly what it does. Worth it to use another attack? No, not really. That's a lot of details on that arrow. They should have worked more on balancing the game rather than the effects of the game. Can I get that? No, we didn't get the good shield. Oh, well. Well, that's interesting. Beastbane Arrow, one of the best skills in the game, apparently.
The taste of victory seldom grows stale.
Well, not on the taste of victory is just a little bit of gold. The taste of victory should be much more than that. Okay, game, just give me a simple bonus or a simple buff, no more of the testing. Weapon or adventure stuff. Well, I need adventure stuff, to be honest, meaning killing items. That's not something I want to loot. They're probably stronger than the undead. Yeah, they're so strong.
Bones of soldiers' endurance and time are potent medicines.
They're so strong. I cannot believe that their strength is so high. 7 damage. That's not bad. I don't think we can freeze them either. Well, there goes so much of my HP. Special intercept.
Exceptional.
Intercept would be a very bad idea. 7 damage, yeah, I think our party will die over here. There's no way we can deal this amount of damage to this amount of enemy troops. Is there a way to run away? No, I don't think there's a way to run. Oh, come on! This game is becoming more and more frustrating to play. What's even the point of having random events that can be horribly, horribly wrong for you, like this? 4 armor, 75 HP, how? Oh, oops. Looks like I pressed Alt F4 by accident. That's what happens when you press Alt F4. Man! How can they do that? You have so little ways of improving your goblins and then they just throw those in front of your face because you... well. I guess I'll just have to avoid all of those question marks. They're not worth it. They're not worth it at all if they can just throw so many strong enemies in your face.
Let us resume our tale.
Yeah, let us resume the tale of the armor skeletons, 3 of them. Oh, so it's saved before the... okay.
They can no longer turn back.
Okay, is it the same event? Oh, it's the same event, but we'll probably fail it again if we do it. Research. Yeah, so it's the same event with the same results, with the same RNG. So I guess you just have to pick the other option of getting a weapon and running away from there. Okay, I'll leave this in the video, just in case you're having the same problems as me. Just Alt F4 and you'll be okay. So obnoxious. I mean, the buffs themselves will only last for the current mission, so why even risk you getting such a big debuff, or even the chance of dying or losing your very good goblins with that? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ooh, okay, breathe in, breathe out, let's go. Goblins, prepare your little weapons, sharpen your little sticks and stones. Looks out of place without a helmet. A special weapon that is only a temporary weapon. I really hate these temporary weapons, to be honest. Oh, that's a... well, I guess that one is not bad. Not bad, I have to say that was not bad. I guess it's just better to scavenge a weapon, since the weapon is a much better buff. No healing.
Place of respite for the weary. They settle in, weary of the road.
Weary of the attacks. Okay, I guess our days of only picking aggressive effects are over. What is the Scourge? It's a halfling? On near Mount Orkmire?
Is a friend to rodents and lives amongst them like a rat himself.
It's a rat. That's the boss, a rat. I guess he cannot be killed by a single attack. Since he has... whoa, wow. How do you make him lose the protection? Why is this game so gimmicky? Suddenly the game becomes so gimmicky. I mean, let me know how to defeat this boss. Why even give me a boss battle like this if you don't tell me what to do? It's stupid. It's just plain stupid. Especially the protection, the way it works, meant for a halfling. Huh. I mean, he seems to have permanent protection, and I would just be wasting my hits on him. Champion rat. I maybe just have to kill the champion rats? Okay, let's try to kill the champion rats. I'm pretty sure this will not work either, but hey. What else can we try? Yeah, I guess he's just immune to all damage. And then he just gives them more buffs. Okay, so your quest is to kill the big rats and then handle the little guy. That's not a lot of damage. That's actually very little damage. I guess the hit will be better.
A vital blow.
Yeah, they have... I don't know. Seems like every enemy has resistance against that right now.
A bold attack.
Wow, okay, so the boss fights are so gimmicky to the point where I don't think I like them anymore. Even if they do 12 damage for the entire fight, damage and poison, it's still too much. Yeah, resisted. They resist so much. Oh man, this game. What happened to this game? Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably have to replay this fight 100 times and then I'll have to come back to it. But how? You don't really have any ways of increasing the power of your goblins except farming in the other regions. And as you can see, I've already maxed out most of the rooms anyway. I am really stumped with this game. Have the developers not tested it? Have the developers not seen that your total goblin life is most of the times around 100 something, and those enemies had what, 150 each plus their other abilities? Oh man. I was really happy about this game, but now I see why it's on mixed reviews on Steam, so let me see the mixed reviews. Yeah, mixed reviews 50% positive. 50% positive. Anyway, I guess I'll have to farm even more now. See you next time. After more farming, bye.